Yeah, okay, so I watched the video I did last time about Polyphia and confirmed the audio is dog garbage. But you know what? There are a lot of videos out there, a lot of channels out there with way better audio than this, with nothing of value to say. I'm sorry, that's the case. So I'm not really going to sweat it that much. What else? Also, when I was watching through that video once to see that I didn't do or say anything illegal or incriminating, I noticed that there are so many things that I just miss at a first listen when I do a video in this format. And I've done a few reaction videos before, as a lot of you know, and it's just I have to admit that during a first listen like this, when I have the pressure of actually having to find something to latch on to and make some entertaining content for you, there are so many things that I just miss. And then watching that video back, I'm just dumbfounded at how have I not been picking up, or how am I realizing something, like how the fuck did I not notice the live drumming right away, because it's instantaneously. I Watching back the video another time, I was like, this is fucking, it's obvious that these drums are real. Why the fuck am I even debating? Oh, I think these might be, I think they actually might be played for real, these drums. It's like, yeah, no shit. But, that's just the way my brain works when I'm doing these videos, so bear with me there. And then I looked at some of the comments that I got. They were saying, some people were saying, oh, Polyphia is, oh God, they're boring and overrated. And then some people were saying, oh, Polyphia are amazing. And I think that's what it pretty much comes down to, is either people, you think they're boring or you think they're amazing. I mean, musically, the artistry that they have and the skill they have is amazing. You can't deny that. I mean, and then you can call what they do with these skills boring, but I'm not here to debate that really. But I don't think I'll be checking out more Polyphia after this one, because I do believe that having watched, or after watching this one, Ego Death with Steve Vai, I'm probably going to have all the Polyphia information that I need. Whoops! To establish an opinion on them. But I'm very curious about this. Steve Vai. When I was a teenager, I was introduced to Steve Vai's music by a fellow, or not a fellow, but a guitarist friend of mine who was my jamming buddy, and he got me into Satriani and Steve Vai and Eric Johnson and Yngwie as a joke, sort of, and I was hugely into Steve Vai. Passion and Warfare, Alien, Love, Secrets, Fire Garden, The Ultrazone even. For probably a whole solid year, I would listen to nothing but Steve Vai and Satriani, and anything with vocals was just like, ugh. It needed to be guitar virtuoso stuff. This is when I was like 13, 14. And yeah, what else? Oh, also Sex and Religion, the infamous album where Devin Townsend made his first real appearance. That's actually where got acquainted with Devin, was when I bought the Sex and Religion album at a gas station, like the bargain bin. In I think 2003 or something. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is so cringy. Well, Jesus Christ is in your bed tonight to bring you back from the dead. I have that CD in my car now, actually, just to fucking sometimes listen to it. It's so bad. Devin is amazing on it. He's 19. And he also goes, I raise my hands up into the air, I get down on my knees, and then I started praying. Like, holy crap. No wonder he wanted to probably kill himself after that, but yeah. So, big old Steve Vai fan. Haven't really, been into his stuff lately, or since the 90s, but whatever. He's still rocking. So let's see what these dudes could get up to with Steve Vai. And I see right from the opening shot here that Jim Henson here is resting his clean shoe on a clean couch. Fine, okay. I predict some of that more clean guitar stuff. It looks like it actually, and then some of those not programmed but actually play live drums, which sound very programmed and are very tight to the grid. Let's see if that's what I get. Okay, Polyphia Ego Dance featuring Steve Vai official music video. Here we go. Am I wrong, or is this exactly what the last track sounded? Well, I'm stupid. That is an acoustic guitar. I didn't even realize before now that it actually is an acoustic guitar. So yeah, no shit, it's gonna be more acoustic stuff. Or maybe this is just an intro. I don't know. It's the other guy. Good. He has his feet firmly planted on the floor. Oh, here we go. An electric one. Was there a single electric guitar in Playing God? I don't remember. Shirt looks very itchy. All right, here we go. A big old drum set. Let's listen what it sounds like this time. The drums sound the same again. Bone dry. I'm not, it's not really into this. It's the sonic aesthetic actually of that. Bone dry. There's really, really short cymbals and just, yeah, for the fourth time, bone dry mixing and samples and sounds of the drum kit. It also, to me, it sounds like yeah, the cymbals have to be very short and dry. That is, when you hit the cymbal, like he has a stack somewhere there that goes like, when you hit it once, it has like, that's the amount of sound it produces, because everything needs to be very into the grid so that none of the hits really ring out, so that they don't become a huge jumbled mess, and everything needs to be like, and that's not really my approach to drumming myself. I love a good ringing sound. I love wash. I love stuff like that. But, so it would be interesting to hear this composition with a more, I don't know, fucking Benny Greb or some Buddy Rich playing this song. I don't know. Did I mention that shirt looks itchy? What? I don't believe he was syncing the hi-hat or what he was playing here to actually play like 16ths there. Maybe. Yeah, we're nail buddies with the bass guy. Yeah, metal or rock or whatever. I was about to say that, okay, that last part is, maybe it's unfair to say, but that it's instant, AAL comparisons there. But this, well, I mean, just regular old distorted guitar is also, but this dude looks like he has some Jackson maybe? Or it's not a Jackson. It's not a Warrior, at least looking at the headstock, but it's sort of a metal-y guitar. So maybe he'll go into a cool little melodic shred solo here. Yeah, that was cool. That sounded like it was an interlude reserved for him. And they said, okay, go. And he channeled his anime theme, Brian May yeah, thing, and that's what came out. It was subdued, tasteful, nice. And now we're back to I'm trying to pick out also what the bass is doing because it's very low and buried in the mix, at least in this setting that I'm now listening to it in. Because I can clearly hear Kermit the Frog there with his and I have to remind myself, oh yeah, that's not the bass tone doing the slaps and stuff. Maybe he's just like, I don't know, what the fuck is he doing here? It looks like he's playing an octave maybe, or like he's playing fifths, the bass guy. Maybe he's just like in between, just like fretting. But yeah, he's probably just providing a boost to the low end here, maybe. And this is another one of those things where I might look back at this video, make sure it's okay, and then I'm like, I can clearly hear the bass, what the bass is doing. It's not a problem. But still, okay, well, I mean, so far, I'm trying to think of a function for this song, honestly, is where am I listening to this and what's the purpose? What would the application of this track be in my life? Would I listen to it sort of while chilling, or because the song it wants, to me it feels like it wants to arrive somewhere and then it sort of does, but then it sort of doesn't arrive, and you know, again, not a criticism against the band itself, or this is just, I've heard one song and now half a song by them, so not enough to base an opinion or anything, but yeah. Well, we'll see. We still have an appearance by Steve Vai. I wonder how he's going to appear in the video, because I don't think that they flew him out to this hall or this warehouse or set. I don't know. I predict that he's going to sit in like a chair. He's going to sit in a chair and they're going to look at him through a TV, like an old, what's it called? Like a fucking, I don't know, CRT, CCRT, USSR, I don't know, fucking TV screen. I don't know. Let's see. Where's Steve Vai? He got to come. Let me just hover on this like search bar thing. There's probably Steve Vai. They have a lot of wardrobe changes that go along with the scenery changes, the set changes. Now they're cosplaying a metal band. The bass guy's cosplaying Cliff Burton. Oh my God! He's sitting in one fuck of a chair. 50% of my prediction for Steve Vai was very wrong, but the remaining 50% that was right was so fucking right that boosted my prediction to 150% correct. He's sitting in a chair. Is he studio magic to be there on the ceiling or on the roof though? Let's find out. What's he gonna play? Is he gonna play something clean or is he gonna play something distorted? I predict he's gonna go with his very clean overdriven sound. Yeah, that one. Also very interesting because Steve Vai, he did everything on the guitar already. By 1990, he had done it all. And not having followed what he's actually doing musically for what year is it now? For like 25 years, it's interesting to see, okay, what is Steve Vai now doing for fun? Because he's playing for fun. He's just, why else would he play? So, okay, it's interesting to see what is Steve Vai's take on a feature in the year 2020 X. I mean, it sounds like a bunch of layering, of course, different takes, but if it being the case that this is Steve Vai, there might be like a delay thing going on where he's actually playing all this at once, and it's just delays that he's, weaving in there to have these multiple notes play at the same time. Maybe he's just fucking fretting all of them at once too, because he's Steve Vai. To say that, okay, Steve Vai is also fast. Look at how fast I can shred. And I was about to say that, okay, but he's sort of just doing this dip diving thing, which is very Steve Vai, and yeah, but and that's, I think, during that previous part he was playing, that's where he sort of loses people, where he sort of does this, and at the end of the day, he's sort of just playing along a scale and gliding through notes and stuff. But then he goes and pulls off something very cool like that. That was fucking dope. That was sick. That was so cool, and I get why that is most replayed, because that was super dope. That was so cool. I mean, not so much that beep beep, but that what he does there is very, very, very sonically cool. Is he what the fuck is he doing? I don't know, like a whammy pedal, or maybe he's just like doing maybe just a harmonic, which he with the Floyd Rose or whammy bar, whatever the fuck he has, or is it a pick scrape even? I don't know, something. Or is it? Did he even do like an arpeggio? Is it even like a downward sweep? Fuck, I wanna. Is it a downwards return arpeggio? Maybe. Here we go. Oh man. Oh, look at that old Steve Vai. Look at that old Steve. That's very cool. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck? I didn't order a trumpet for this POLYPHIA Steve Vai video. Anyway, That was that track, especially that last part of the track, sounded like, okay. It was like if someone told Steve Vai, "Hey Steve Vai, do an R&B song. It has to be like sexy and very R&B." And he goes, "Got it." And then no one was there to tell him, "Steve, that's fucking, come on, like you're going overboard, Steve." He's like, "No." And that was like, if I don't know, this entire track was like if Steve Vai was what's it called? Not commanded by conscripted to writing a very generic R&B track, but because he's Steve Vai, he's just like, oh, let me just fucking do the wow, wow, wow stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was a cool listen. I wonder where's my autographed Alien Love Secrets. I met him, met the guy. It was G3, 2004. It was Steve Vai, of course, and Satriani and fucking Robert Fripp. The year prior, I had the DVD, or still have, G3 live in Toronto, I think, where it's Satch and Vi and fucking Ingdi. And yeah, I went to see them next year when they came to Finland. And that time, I didn't have really access to internet, and wasn't, so I sort of was expecting it to be like Petrucci. I think it was the following year in '05. So I expected it to be some Shredmeister, but it was Satch, and it was Satriani, that is. Satch and Vi and Robert Fripp. And Robert Fripp opened the set, and I didn't even realize he was fucking playing for the first 20 minutes of his set. He sat behind an amp doing just ambient stuff, and people were just like, "So when is that Fripp guy gonna start playing?" And then we started realizing slowly that, oh, this is his set, actually. Toya wasn't there. Her nipples weren't there. I mean, maybe they were, but not on stage. Anyway, hey, what should I do next? I think I've gathered what I need to gather from Polyphia. What else is hot and new? Lorna Shore? Because I don't. Do I like them or do I don't like them? Let's find out.